going on, everybody? It's Azazel 2012. Got some Ghost gameplay for you today on Strike Zone. Haven't really put any Strike Zone gameplay or older map gameplay up in quite a while. Enjoy that in the background while I tell you something very interesting, very entertaining, really funny, and also very disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, kids are gross. They're disgusting. They are. I know this because I used to be a kid at some point in my life, and I was gross. You know this, and don't act like you don't, because you used to be a kid at some point in your life, or you may still be a kid. So you've done gross things, or you still do gross things. And even as adults, we probably still do gross things. Like, for example, today there's a little entranceway that goes into work, where I work at, and in that entranceway there are two doors, and then there's a little room. It's like an 8x8 room that has another set of doors going through it to kind of keep the weather out, I guess, you know? And I call that the fart trap, and some people call it Auschwitz, the gas chamber, because, well, I'll fart in there and then leave it and let other people walk through that little enclosed space. It's funny, but it's gross, and I'm a 30-year-old man. I shouldn't do shit like that. But kids are way more disgusting than that. I do that for comedic purposes. Sometimes kids do gross things, and it's because, well, they're gross or they're dumb. This was one of those situations that I actually thought that my girlfriend's little boy, who's going to be the story I tell today, might have been mentally retarded. He might have grown an extra chromosome. So last week, my girlfriend and I are hanging out, trying to get everything ready for our Chicago weekend trip. And my girlfriend's little boy, 7 years old, he is at his grandmother's. He's not at home, so we're trying to get everything done that we can while he's not there, so, it's a little easier without the kid being around. So we're getting all that stuff done, taking care of it. My girlfriend's in the bathroom at one point, and I just hear from the bathroom, her go, "Ew, ew, gross." And I'm like, what's gross? It's the bathroom. I mean, gross things go on in there. We all know that people take massive dumps, and she lives with me, and I'm a disgusting individual. So there's some nasty shit, literally, that goes on in that bathroom. So I'm thinking something weird has happened. She goes, "Come look at what my son has been doing in the bathroom." And I'm thinking, well, he's 7 years old. He's probably peed all over the floor. No aim, just swinging his dick around, pissing all over the place. Helicopter that motherfucker. And nope, that wasn't it. Way grosser. Way, way grosser. So is grosser a word? I don't even know. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm doing it. I do what I want. So I go in there and I look, and she goes, "Take a look at the bathroom door. I need you to look at this bathroom door and tell me what that is." So I look at the bathroom door, and what she's having me look at is like this 3-foot square on the back of the bathroom door that is covered in these little smudge marks, it looks like. So I get a little closer because I'm like, what the fuck are these smudge marks? And they're kind of green. And I'm like, are those fucking boogers? And she goes, "Yep, those are boogers. My child has been wiping boogers on the back of the bathroom door." Now, the back of the bathroom door is right next to where the toilet is, so you can reach the doorknob from the toilet. That's how close the door is to the toilet. The toilet paper is about another 8 to 12 inches away from where the doorknob is, so in order to reach the door, you must first pass the toilet paper. So, of course, I'm like, why the fuck is he wiping fucking boogers on the bathroom door when there's toilet paper right there? So what better way to get the news than to ask for it from the horse's mouth, so to speak? So we ask him, "Hey, why are you wiping boogers on the bathroom door?" And he tells us that he didn't have anywhere to put them. And sometimes while he's pooping, he doesn't know where to put the boogers. And I'm like, wow, he might be retarded. He has to pass the toilet paper in order to wipe the booger onto the door. So at this point, I'm thinking he just likes wiping boogers on the door. It's fun for him. So I'm thinking, I'm going to have to fight him like a man. I'm going to have to just beat him up in the middle of the kitchen where we're talking to him at, because, well, that was about one of the dumbest things I've ever heard or seen in my life. Now, looking at it, of course, I can see the comedy in it because it's really hilarious. It's really funny. But now there are these, like, razor-sharp boogers stuck on the back of our door. We couldn't even clean all of them off, man. Like, we're going to have to go to the store and get some special booger cleaning supplies in order to get these boogers off the fucking door. Like, we're going to have to scrape them off. Like, I don't know, we might have to buff them off with belt sander or something to get these boogers off the wall. They are just stuck on there good. And we got to be careful because somebody's probably going to get cut by one of them. This has got to be like a year's supply of boogers stuck on the back of this door. It was so gross. Like, and boogers are one of the few things that gross me out. So I'm like, bleh, ugh. I'm gonna throw up. It's so gross. Like, it was just nasty. It was disgusting. Just boogers everywhere. So maybe you can share some gross booger stories or gross child stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear them so that I can tell you how gross you are. You guys take it easy. It's been Azazel 2012.